me tell you something. I don't have time for any of these games. I don't have time for any of this bullshit. I've been working my whole fucking life. And I'm gonna keep working for the rest of my life. You know, I got 2 jobs. I got my own place. You know, life's pretty good. I mean, I make it shitty on purpose. I don't know why, but I do. And I'm also an alcoholic, you know. Hasn't always been that way. Let me take you back. Man, I remember graduating high school at South Columbus in 2007. Still living with my dad, you know. I went to college, Southeastern, for like half a semester. That wasn't for me, at the time at least. I partied too damn much, you know. I was still young, you know. Plus I was going for music education, and I was like, there is no way I'm going to be a music teacher. I just can't do this. Like, you know. So then I moved up to Wilmington, you know, with a couple friends. Lived with them. That was pretty cool. That was also in 2008 when the market decided it just wanted to crash. The recession started. You know, it didn't really affect me that much because I really didn't have anything at the time. But god damn, if everything weren't expensive. I started out working at the fucking Scotchman down there on Curry Beach, and that was cool, but it was like 3 to 11 or some stupid shit like that. It was in the afternoon. I hated that. It was just, you're working by yourself, and then you're trying to get shit done, but then people come in. It was just horrible. Hated it. Then I got that job at fucking College Road Burger King. Worked there for about 6 months. Transferred to Monkey Junction. Worked there for like 4 fucking years. Man, that shit was crazy. Could run the drive-thru and cook and all that shit. They wanted me to be a manager, but you had to pass a drug test. And I couldn't fucking pass the drug test back then. Then, 4 years later, living with roommates, and they moved back to, I think, Lexington, North Carolina. And did their thing when the lease was up, and so I moved back in with my mom. And that was okay, but then I got real close with my dad, you know, because for a while there, we talked, but I didn't talk to him enough. But then we started, you know, talking. I ended up moving in with him, but then he didn't have a car. I didn't have a car at the time, so weren't really any way to get anywhere, so I couldn't really work there. So I just stayed there for probably 6 months. That was a good 6 months because, you know, I was around my dad. Dad's on disability, so he didn't have to work. So, I mean, got to spend time together. You know, there's a pond in the backyard. Fishing all the time. Had time to actually think. Like, nothing to really worry about and stuff. But then it started getting fucking boring. It was like, damn it, I got to do something. I got to find a way to make something happen. So, I moved back in with my mom. And got a job at Food Line, you know. And that was a turning point in my life, I'd say. I don't know. Started working there. And then my dad, you know, all of a sudden dies. And I feel bad about that because I feel like, man, if I would have still been there, you know, I might have been able to do something. Then it's like, what the hell, man? I mean, it is what it is. I don't like talking about it because it's sad. But anyway, after that, you know, that's when I started thinking, okay, I got to do something. And so I got my license, you know. And I stayed there for a while. Moved in with my girlfriend. Lived with her for a little bit too. And that was crazy. Moving back in with my mom, I don't know. Went through a couple vehicles because I'm an idiot. Like, down a dirt road, blew the engine, you know, and stupid shit. And then when I moved out and got my own place, I was like, shit. Like, reality fucking hit. Because, you know, my mom's house is paid off. So I didn't have to pay rent or anything. Electricity and all that. But, move out, then you gotta pay electricity. You gotta pay fucking rent. Rent is the fucking crazy thing, man. Paying rent every month. It's like before, I could get my paycheck and just blow it, you know. fucking blow the whole thing in like a weekend. And I wasn't making as much, but I could blow it and just be broke for a week. Now it's like, man, you know, rent's coming up. You gotta hold on to that shit, because if you blow it, you're gonna have an eviction notice on your door, you know. I mean, that's real shit. Like, that, it, like, changes you, you know, changes your mindset. And like, I didn't have the kind of mindset I have now as I did back then because of that. But at the same time, since I am making more, because I got the 2 jobs, I spend my money on stupid shit sometimes. I'm getting a lot better with that. Like, instead of just impulse buying something because it looks cool, you know. I might buy something, but I like invest enough time into it to think, okay, do I really want this? Can I get it cheaper somewhere else? Like, I think about it. That saves money too. Oh yeah, I forgot to throw in there that I got that DWI back in 2018. That's what really fucked me. That's what's fucking me right now. Like, I mean, I've already went to court, spent a day in jail, paid all that money, $2,000 for the lawyer, like $500 in court fees and all that. I mean, it's just stupid. But I can get my license back, but I had to have that interlock device on it because I blew pretty high. I blew a .19. So, even though I've never been in trouble before, never had a ticket, never anything, I have to have that in my car for you. And that sucks. I mean, it sucks to be seen with it, but it sucks because you gotta go through the trouble of getting it and paying for it and getting it calibrated and all that stupid shit. And it's just stupid. But at the same time, going through that made me change the way I was thinking. It's like, hey, you know, this is definitely not worth doing, because if you're gonna have to go through all this shit and then you could kill somebody or something, you know, too. But it's just like, man, changes the way you're thinking. Just like moving out on your own and having to pay rent, saving money, versus living at your mom's house trying to save money. It's a big difference. It's like you have to go through that change to have that different mindset. And it's the same thing with the DWI. I fucking drove all the goddamn time. Like, I just didn't care, you know. I'd crack one open on the way home from work. It's like, fuck it, you know, I'm good. But then something stupid happens, you know, and then it's all this shit because of that. So, like, the older you get, the more you really have to think about what you're doing in life and, like, what you're doing in general, because you make one wrong move and shit could change forever, you know, depending on the circumstances. Like, for me, that one night I had one bad day and went home and drank some fucking liquor and 100 proof liquor and fucking went out driving, trying to go to the weed man's house, you know. I mean, it's just stupid. But I definitely learned from that. One of my problems, well, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but like, I'm good at hiding my emotion. Like, I could be pissed at you and still be smiling at you. Or I could hate you and still smile at you, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I could be having the worst of days and still smile, or just look normal. Like, I have to, something really crazy has to be happening for me to, like, show my emotion, usually. But most of the time, when I'm hiding it, if I know you pretty good, then you might see it. But if I don't know you, you know, you ain't gonna know shit. But I'm good about holding it all in all day, and then when I get home, it's just like splash. It's like, that's why I drink. It's like before, I think the only thing that was saving me before was I didn't make as much money, and like, I just was broke. I couldn't drink, you know. Now I make enough money to fit that into the budget, and so then it turned into a fucking everyday thing. And it's like, fuck. I went 40 days one time. I went 40 days. One thing that helped me with that was I didn't have an ID at the time, and I kept getting carded. I'm like, fuck, man. I look old enough. What the hell? But so I mean, it was like hit and miss. I had to know where I was going to get it, and stuff. But yeah, I went 40 days. I was like 220 pounds. I was fat ass, working on my 600-pound life, and I quit drinking. And I started exercising. Like, that's what I was doing with my time, was just exercising every day, like 3 times a day. And I lost like 30 pounds in them 40 days, man. I went from 220 to 190. I think the lowest I was like 189. And then something happened. I can't even remember what the hell happened. Maybe I was just like, oh, I'll have a beer. I think I got a tall boy, or I got 3. I got 3 natty daddy tall boys after not drinking at all. Drank the hell out of them. Then went and got a damn tattoo of a SoundCloud logo and Cali Rich on my wrist. Like, who the fuck does that? You get 40 days without drinking, and then you decide one day you're gonna buy 3 natty daddies, drink them, make a song, and then go downtown in an Uber. Like, I went downtown just to go downtown and chill, thinking that was gonna be cool. But then I got there, and then my social anxiety started kicking in, even though I was kind of tipsy. And so I would just go into a bar, order a beer, and then pull up my phone and just start looking at my phone in there and just by myself. Because I'm just like, well, fuck, everybody's here with somebody. Like, I'm just fucking here. It was stupid. And then I seen Hardware Tattoo, and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get a fucking tattoo tonight. And I go in there, and I'm just like, it's like fucking midnight. And I'm just like, what's the cheapest tattoo I can get? And then one guy's like, I don't know, but that's the guy you need to talk to. And I'm like, okay. I think it was RJ, yeah. RJ was his name. And he drew the shit up, and I got it done. Fucking midnight. I think I was the last one to get tatted that day. Shit was lit. But anyway, I work pretty much every day to do shit like that, Usually Saturday is my only day off from both jobs. Highway 55 and Food Line. But I mean, you think that doesn't get tiring? You think I'm never tired or something? Like, I mean, I'm fucking always tired. Like, I wake up tired. Like, I could have the day off, wake up on a Saturday morning and sleep in till freaking 12 o'clock if I wanted to, and still wake up and be fucking tired. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. I mean, I do have my drinks at night, but I mean, I don't get fucking plastered every single night. I mean, I might have 2 or 3 beers, every night, but I mean, yeah, sometimes I do get a little tipsy, but I mean, most of the time I drink a little bit and go to bed. But I get up the next day and I make it to work on time, and I give the motherfucker the best I can give, because I feel like, one of these days some shit's gonna happen and this shit's gonna pay off, But at the same time, it's like, one of these days, if I don't keep my shit together, some shit's gonna happen and I'm gonna be homeless. And I don't want to be homeless. And I don't want to move back in with my mom either. Like, I like having my own place. So like, if I go on a 5-day drinking binge and just don't show up to work for the 5 days, then I'm gonna be fucked, because I ain't gonna have a fucking job, Okay, if I fall off the fucking front porch, like if it's raining one day and I'm running late for an Uber and I run out the door and I slip and bust if I break my arm or something, I'm gonna be pretty much fucked, unless I'm just working with one arm, because I don't have any insurance right now, and I'm not gonna have a place to live because I ain't gonna be able to afford rent because I ain't gonna be working. Or if I fucking go to jail or some stupid shit like that, I ain't gonna be working, so I ain't gonna have no fucking place to live, So like, I have to think about these things. I have to, it's stressful sometimes thinking about shit like that all the time. Like, people don't think about, oh, this man's out here paying rent, paying bills and shit, like, They just think, oh, he's got it because oh, look at his Cleveland Browns, sweatshirt, or his Cleveland Browns Nike polo, or his Cleveland Browns Nike gloves, or like, damn, he's always ordering pizza, damn, he's rich. And it's like, no, I ain't fucking rich, bro. Just because I'm working 2 jobs don't mean I'm fucking rich, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Cali Rich, but I ain't rich. Not yet, at least, because you got them fucking bills to pay, man. You pay fucking $1,000 goddamn bills a month. You're only making $1,400 a month. I mean, it's shitty. I probably make a little more than that, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. You get the point. I'm just saying, it's easy to watch the YouTube videos, the Snapchats, the TikToks, the Instagram videos, all that bullshit that's out there. With me, all my shit, and everybody else's bullshit that's out there. It's easy to look at it and perceive, that person as that all the time. But in reality, they're not like that, you know what I'm saying? People do this with, like, famous actors. I mean, they see them play these certain roles and they think the person's like that, and then they meet them and they're like, oh shit. I mean, sometimes they kind of play off each other, but I mean, like me with my shit, man. I got them TikToks and the fucking used to do the Snapchat music videos and all that. Like, you see me doing that on screen and I'm playing that character. I'm doing that whatever theme. But in real life, I'm not really like that. Like, you meet me, especially if I'm at work, I'm a totally different person. Like, I'm still Cali Rich, but at the same time, it's like, oh, this is the sophisticated, like, down-to-earth guy I could talk to. You catch me at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, or should I say Saturday morning, then I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to be Tony Tragic. And people in general, like, they go through life and they're just living their life, doing their thing. iPhone 11 comes out, they get it. Then what's next? iPhone 12, or Samsung, blah, 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 just doing your thing and doing what's popular and preppy, and you just, this is so cool, But I mean, that's cool, Some people gotta keep businesses like White Claw and Pat's Blue Ribbon and Ben & Jerry's in business, It's like Chick-fil-A. Everybody's like, oh my God, Chick-fil-A. Oh my God, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A could be the best restaurant on the planet. Like, and I'ma hate it because I hear so many people saying it's the best restaurant. So I hate it. So I start fucking liking Zaxby's better just because everybody likes Chick-fil-A. I don't give a fuck about the food. I like both of them. I like all kinds of food. But I like Zaxby's better because everybody likes Chick-fil-A. I mean, that's why I'm a damn Browns fan, bruh. Like, the Browns have been known to be shitty and suck and have bad luck. And I like that about them. Yeah, they're getting better. They don't suck as bad as they have. But I like that, nobody else likes the fucking Browns. That's my team, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like the Panthers too, hometown, but my dad liked Cleveland. And so I like Cleveland. And it's like, nobody else around here really likes Cleveland Browns. Or at least that's not their favorite team, They don't have Cleveland Brown apparel. And even when they played the Patriots, I still have hope that they're going to win. Like, I always feel like there's a chance they're going to win. Just like with my life, man. I always feel like there's a chance that I'm going to win. That I'm going to make it, But I also understand that there's not a chance I don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, got to play the game to win it. If you just give up on life, I mean, it's over. It's like, because for a while there I kept asking myself, I was like, what's the point of this? Why am I doing the same shit every fucking day? Like, what's the point of doing the same fucking shit every goddamn day? You know, at least when you're in school, you're learning something different every day. When you're at work, when you're my age and you're just working, it's the same shit. It's just a different day. I mean, pretty much. And then I thought to myself, you know, one day I just thought, I just keep pushing. If I just keep trying and just keep doing what I'm doing and learning from my mistakes, you know, and getting better and better as a human being, like as a person, more knowledgeable, you know, that I was gonna make it. Somehow, some way, some opportunity out there was gonna bring itself to me just like it has before. And I'd make it, you know, I'd be ready for it when it came. Like maybe I was thinking, maybe I'm not ready for that shit yet. But when that shit comes along, I wanna be ready for it. So I just keep pushing. I just keep pushing, baby. It's all you can do. Trust me, I have bad days. I have fucking horrible days, man. I have days where I just feel like giving up on everything, and I just can't. I just have to do it and not even think about it, man. That's just the only thing you can do. And lonely? Shit, let me tell you about lonely. You got a couple minutes? Like, I mean, I've had my ups and downs with women, but what guy hasn't? Shit's funny as hell. You know, I used to think, man, if I had my own place, I'd have all this shit going for me, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Like, when I live with my mom, it seems like I can get girls, and now I got my own place and shit, and can't do shit. Or it's not what I want. It's not worth it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think about that shit all the time, you know, when I'm at work. I never really get mad to where I'm like throwing shit and yelling. It's just I start fighting battles in my head. Sitting there walking around aggravated as hell. Everybody's looking happy. It just makes me more aggravated, but then I don't act mad, I act happy too. Right? Okay, this is my favorite time of day, man. It's like 12, it's like midnight. I love being able to get off and just relax. That feeling of just like, okay, today is over. We made it. It's like you still think about tomorrow, but then you're like, okay, at least we made it through the day. I'm telling you, when you're young, you don't think about shit like that. I mean, I'm still young. I'm only 30. When you're 30, you think about more shit than you do when you're fucking 20. I figured myself out more now than I did when I was 20. I know more about what makes me tick. okay, I'm not happy right now. Why am I not happy? How can I fix it? What can I do to work on this? You know? Fucking do your thing, bro. It's the only thing you can do. More importantly, try to be yourself. I mean, sometimes it's hard to be yourself. Trust me. I know. I have to wear fucking sunglasses half the goddamn time when I'm at home because making videos, because I just not a people person. I'd rather talk to somebody indirectly like this. But anyway, anything you're going through in life, just keep pushing. Just keep building, keep working, and you'll get through it, man. Like, you might not seem like it, but you'll get through that shit, trust me, man. You will make it. If you want to. You have to believe in yourself before anybody else is going to believe in you. Like, if you don't believe that you can do it, what the fuck? Nobody else is going to believe that you can do it. They might not believe that you can do it, even if you believe you can do it. Prove them fucking wrong, bro. Do your damn thing, man. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Like, you have to believe in yourself before anybody else will. Got this. Believe in you. It's your boy Cali Rich. I'm out.